Good morning, everybody. This is another edition of Ask the Pediatrician Live. And today we want to welcome everybody that is joining us on this program. As usual, it's going to be another learning Saturday for all the mothers that make themselves available for the learning. So today we shall be having one of our instructor, Oluwabusayo Temitope Oshoba. She is the founder of the Real Care Helpmate Service, a certified behavioral therapist and a special educator need to the child in needs. Help child. So she will be coming on live this morning to treat a topic on parenting tips for managing hyperactive child. Please invite family and friends to join us, and it's going to be a very wonderful learning experience. Thank you.
So if as
Good morning once again, everybody. My name is Abimbola Ogedegbe. I want to welcome everybody for joining us once again on Ask the Pediatrician Live. Today, we shall be having one of our instructor. Her name is Temitope Oshoba, and she is a behavioral therapist and the owner of Rikia Helpmate Service, a certified behavioral therapist and a special educator. Please invite your family and friends to join us on the show today. Share from your Facebook app, or if you are using your laptop, you can as well share there. Please invite your neighbor, invite your family. Don't let them miss out on this special education this Saturday. So before I invite our instructor online, before she join us, I would like to remind us that if you want to ask any question, try to go to Ask the Pediatrician Foundation page and drop your question on this video. Again, go to Ask the Pediatrician Foundation page and drop your question on this video. And if you have any question that is not in relation with parenting tips for managing hyperactive child, please kindly post it on our Facebook page. Our moderator and professionals are going to answer all the questions. Please, good morning once again, and let us welcome our instructor, Temitope Oshoba, to the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, sis. My name is Semitope Oshoba, as she has rightly said, and I am a behavior therapist as well as a special education needs teacher. So, right now, this morning, I'm going to be talking about parenting tips for the hyperactive child. And the first thing we will need to know is, what does hyperactive means? Hyperactive means the exhibition of um excess energy. So when you see a child that is hyperactive, such a child have so much energy that the child would be exhibiting on its own. You can have an hyperactive child who would not love to sit still in one place. The child will be seen running or jumping from one place to the other. And then an hyperactive child will have a challenge in listening. You cannot even send such a child on any errands because he's not even listening to you. So those are some of the things that you see in an hyperactive child. So some of the parenting tips that I'm going to be giving you is for you to, one, try to channel your child's energy, because one of the few things that you have to know is that if your child is hyperactive, such a child might have a challenge in learning. Academically, the child would have a challenge, and so your child really needs you at that particular moment. And if I'm going to be asking parents here now, if I ask some parents that are on board, that is your child hyperactive, most definitely you will answer in the affirmative that my child is hyperactive. But there are some different levels of it. You should be able to understand that a normal child, children are generally playful. And so there are a lot of differences between a child that is hyperactive and a child that is playful. If you have a child that is playful, at some point the child might love to play, at some time, and at some point the child might love to just be running around or playing. But it doesn't mean that that playing will affect the everyday life of that child. But in an hyperactive child, most definitely those activities, the hyperactiveness is going to really affect the everyday lifestyle of the child, because the child will not even be able to take commands. You cannot send you can't give instructions to the child. You can't send the child on an errand. You can't tell the child what to do. And all these activities is going to be affecting that child in the classroom or in the period of learning. And so what do we expect you to do as parents? Number one is, We expect you to be calm as possible as you can. There's no need to shout. There's no need to scream at the child. You need what you really have to do is, okay, fine. I've noticed that my child has a challenge, and how can I bridge the challenge for the child? So now, I'm going to be telling you tips, some of the things you can do as parents to be able to help your child in the home front. Number one, and this is the most important one, you need to learn how to calm down and don't let the challenge disturb you. Then the number two is learn to channel your child's energy. You need to learn to expand the child's energy into something more appropriate. Because if you want, like for instance, if you want your child to sit still for some time to learn, and you know that your child will not be able to learn because your child is hyperactive, first thing first is calm the child down. And how do you calm your child down? You calm your child down by learning to channel your child's energy, learning to be able to expand the child's energy. And some of the ways you can use in expanding the child's energy is to allow the child to either jump, run around, bounce, make the child do a lot of physical activities for some period of time, let's say for like 30, 40 minutes. Then bring the child into world to do whatever you need to do. So learn to expand your child's energy. Channel the energy into some physical activities. Number two is to try and get some box games like puzzles and stuffs like that, so that your child will be able to. Majority of them loves puzzle. If you put them through, you might have to patiently teach them how to use some of those things, but majority of them would eventually love those box games. And then on the long run, it helps them to develop their thinking skills, help them to develop their concentration skills too. So those the box games are very okay. Then number three, learn to talk to your child. You have to learn to listen to your child, communicate with your child, know what their challenge is. You need to show concerns, you need to show your interest, you need to show that you understand them, that okay, I am we hear your parents, we understand what you are going through. That is very, very important. And then you need to let them do a to-do list of what they want to do, the instructions you want to pass to them, what they are expecting, what they want in simple terms. You don't need to use big, big words because they might not be able to understand. You can just say, probably in the morning, you don't say you have to brush your teeth. You can put in the to-do list and say brushing teeth. And if it's a child that might not even have time to read brushing teeth, you can put teeth. Then sometimes if you have children that are having challenges with reading, but they are visual learners, you can have specs, picture representation of those activities you want them to do. And then you put them so that when the child is seeing the picture on the wall, the child understands that okay, what this picture represents is for me to brush my teeth. So simple, simple words to represent your messages. Then you need to teach your children how to deal with their feelings, because majority of them get frustrated, they get angry, they sad, worry, because they cannot handle their emotions. So you need to patiently teach your child how to handle his or her emotions. So you might have a child that probably I've come across children who hot water can pour on their body, and they don't even know if hot water is supposed to be painful or not. So if you have a child who has hot water poured on his body, and he equally has to go and bring a brush because he's believing that hot water is supposed to be dirty, and so he's brushing instead of showing sign of hot water poured on my body, I'm in pain, and then he's still brushing that particular spot, and then there's blood gushing out. What do? You need to teach that child that okay, if you have something like this, it's supposed to be painful and not the other way around, and it's not death, it's pain. So you need to show, so to patiently teach your child how to know the different types of emotion, how to show anger, how to show sadness, how to show that he's in pain. So that's one of the few things you need to do too. Then you need to teach your child how to relax. You need to teach your child that in times that when the child is having these emotions, this behavior, all these emotions that is pouring up, and then he does not really know how to manage it, he needs to learn at that particular time to relax, and then be able to bring it out in words instead of showing it in action, which can actually be more dangerous. Then you need to try to show them, give them less distractions. In as much as I'm going to say to that, part of how you can channel a child's energy is to give them opportunity to watch TV or to play video games. I'm still going to say you need to, like, a little bit um streamline the hours by which they face the screen. Yes, if you're going to be saying, okay, if I would say most times we have kids that love video games or love to watch TV and stuff like that, and once you have seen that your child loves it, okay, you can actually use that as a reinforcer, as a reward system for them, and say, okay, if you are able to do this, you will watch TV for 30 minutes, or you will play video game for 30 minutes. Do you understand? So you can channel their energy, and it can even be a booster. It can be a token for, if you do something very well, I am going to allow you to do this. And so I would say you should minimize the TV and the video games, any screen watch, to a barest minimum. Let's say like 2 hours. Or I've seen parents who said no TV during school days, then there will be TV on weekends or probably during the holidays. And I've seen parents who uses it as a reward system that, okay, you if you do this, then you will get to watch the TV for 30 minutes, or you get to play the video game for 10 minutes. So that's it. Then always reward good manners. Parents, please have this behind your back. We're not saying, and when I'm saying reward, I'm saying appropriate reward at appropriate aging, because we have different age. The reward you're going to give to a age 0 to 6 years, or probably to 12 years, is definitely going to be different from the one you give to age 12 and above, or probably an adult too. So give appropriate reward system. So 0 to 6 years old, and you love what it is, and say, hi, well done, you are doing a great job, that's good. And this high fives, they are okay for a 0 to 6 years old. So you give reward system, and if it is to say, okay, the reward I want to give you is maybe just a piece of cookie. I will just give.
Good morning. Once again, we lost our instructor. She's going to join us back shortly. But in the meantime, I hope we have all learned all this so important thing about the hyperactive child. She's back online. Welcome back. We can hear you, ma. Yes, ma. We can hear you, ma. We can hear you, ma. Okay, you can. We can hear you.
Hello.
Hello, we are seeing you. We can hear you, ma.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So always reward good manners. So if your child does something that is good, please reward it. And I'm going to also say that music is very good for them. A lot of our children have shown that they love songs, rhymes, music. So it's spirit, it calms their soul. So you can actually channel to that too. So they can usually love songs because they also have so much energy to give out. And so because they have so much energy to give out, outdoor sports like football, basketball, volleyball is good for them if you can patiently train them out to do it. And lastly, I'm going to be talking about engaging them in drama, in anything like drama, stage play, and all those stuff. It's very good for them. And then
Okay, ma.
the aspect good for them. It's still
Hello, ma. We lost her again. She's going to join us shortly. Please, we are very sorry for this.
how to, you know, talk people. It teaches them because they cannot be alone there. It teaches them how to exercise patience and stuff like that. So that's by you helpful for parents. I'll find almost like seven or eight stuff that can.
We are very sorry about that. We lost her again. She'll be joining us shortly. Um, she'll be joining us back. Okay, we have her back now. We are very sorry for that. She will be joining us back shortly. Okay, she's back on. Okay, welcome back, ma. You are on live back. Thank you. Please, in short way, can you please help us to reduce your phone volume so that our viewers will be able to hear you perfectly, ma? Thank you. Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay. I can't really know where you where I want to communicate.
Oh, you are.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Which was the state that you put
We are
to.
telling her about box, educative box.
Oh, really? That's like we stopped at the one I
Yes,
said
ma. You can.
purpose.
Yes, ma. So you can continue from there, ma.
Okay, thank you. Um, saying that it is good for box games for them. Such games, all those games, because they help attentive too, and then it helps have concentration skill. It to boost their creativity. Then the next one that was talking to your child in a simple so you need to talk to your child calmly because they don't know how to lots of things. And so when he's confused, and then you are screaming or it's actually solves the whole thing for them. They don't even get you at all. And you know, you need to let them know that they can trust God to tell you about concerns, their interest, what them go up, what scares them. They need to be able to experience the challenges, and then things you can do is to make them do lists. So when you do a list that okay, what you expected to do at that time, like let's say to do list for wake up till night. The first be say be like wake up, just in simple. Then the second one can be brushing teeth. Third one can be having bath. So simple languages.
Hello, ma. Hello. We can see you, but we are not hearing you. Okay, can you please talk? We can see you, ma. Oh, we can't hear you any. We can't hear you.
Hello.
Okay, he's good now.
Okay. So you need to make the to-do list. Most of the time, majority of them are they are robotic. Once they are used, this is what we're supposed. Then they will need to as parents deal with the majority of we understand, show sadness, show when they are or when they are happy. I have had to with a child who any type of water or anything that you're supposed to show some or pain. Child will just be looking because he doesn't know that to attach to. You can even see a heavy cup and then instead of laughing because the child doesn't is supposed to show of hurt or show their hurt emotion. So you have to pay such a child emotions. So you need to teach to deal with them. Then the one is to make them relax. Your children are active kids a high level of energy. And so you need to make them and part of making it is taking them natural environments, especially where you can have peace, where there is serenity. They can walk, have fun and environment. Then the next is to minimize distraction and screen time. I I I would say one of the ways of their energy is to give them opportunity to maybe play video games, watch TV. But at the same time, you need to streamline the effort at which they watch the screen or play video. So you can say hmm, maybe that's every day. I'm going to be giving you 6 to watch TV or play video game. So you stream. Then the next one, always system. Always always reinforce.
Hello. So we have some people asking us question here. Can you hear me, ma?
I can hear you. That is
Okay.
echoing. So I was
Okay.
asking out.
So we have someone asking question. I don't know. Are you done with the teaching or
I am not
okay, okay, you can go on, ma.
done. But can you
Okay, you
hear?
can go. Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, ma. You can go on, ma. Hello.
I don't
Okay, ma.
know why it's echoing. No, it's
You
right
can
over
go
here.
home, ma. You can go home, ma. We can hear you. You can go home, ma. I think we lost her again. She's going to reconnect back soon. So, okay, we can hear you, ma. Hello. She's out again. We're very sorry for breaking in transmission. You know, Nigerian internet can be so annoying sometimes. So, we're very sorry for this. She's going to join us back shortly. In the meantime, please don't forget you can drop your questions. If you have any question concern pertaining to today's topic, parenting tips for managing the hyperactive child, you can place your question here on this video, under this video. And for as many people that have a different question from today's topic, don't forget to post them on our page, Ask the Pediatrician Foundation page. Our moderator and professionals are going to answer all your questions. In the meantime, I hope we are learning so much from today's talk. There are so many things we can do for an hyperactive child. And the first thing you have to actually do is for you to know the child. You have to know your child. You have to know your child. It is very important for you to know your child. We're having, okay, she's back on.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Welcome back, Ma. It's okay, Ma. We have you back.
Okay. I was saying we should reward such that if have something good, any good manner, any good you should get a reward. Either your reward to be money or food or anything, high five, it could be well boy, a sticker. And if you like, even just be cookie. Well done, you well. A child that reward now definitely want to do more. The child wants to more praises. So create a reward. Then the next one I said was you should enroll them in activities like baseball, um, tennis, running, swimming. All those are skills. They help them to calm down. They help them to fix their energy. At the same time, being to be, to know where their interest too. So, and also, majority of the hyperactive children love music. They love music, songs and rap. So to try to see which of those that your child loves to.
We love her again. We lost her again. She will be joining us back shortly. So we're very sorry for the breaking in transmission.
Hello?
We are here, Ma. We can hear you.
So those activities on their energy. It may help them always to stay calm and stay focused. And then what I also meant putting them up cards, letting them go up stage play and stuff like that. This helps them. know how to relate. It's social skills. It helps them to know with others. It helps them in personal skills too. Helps them in communication. You understand? So not in people's so last one is putting them in get think games that can make them think like Scrabble, Ludo, and all those other games exercise them that they would think, you know, play the games. So those tips you can use at home to work with your hyperactive. So now I am it's the floor for questions. I can all your questions.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. We really appreciate you, and we are very sorry for the breaking in transmission on and off. Also, the first person, first of all, let me welcome Dr. Gbemi. Dr. Gbemi, we can see you. Thank you for joining us, Ma. Good morning. And the first person to ask us question is Samson Durojaye. Samson Durojaye is asking us, good morning. What is the difference between hyperactive and ADHD?
Okay. Like I said, your child has attention deficit activity disorder. That is a developmental disorder, and that is more complex. It is more complex than you saying that you're an active child. Active child is just somebody that loves to play too much. It doesn't mean that it has any of the developmental disorder. Because if you have ADHD, then that child can do anything at all. You understand? You need like a proper monitoring, because such a child even they don't remember just even they are not aware of the environment. They are not aware. Majority of they are not really aware. So being active can just mean to play too much. But when your child has ADHD, it's on a different level. That child has a challenge that needs to be met.
We're waiting for our speaker to join us back shortly. We're very sorry. But like she was saying earlier, she said there's a difference between an hyperactive child. Okay, welcome back. We can hear you, ma. Welcome back. Hello.
About transformer.
Hello. Okay. We can hear you, ma. Can you continue? Okay. Hello, ma. Hello. Hello. Okay, I think she's having some difficulties with her connection. She's going to join us back shortly. Please bear with us this morning. Uh, she'll be here back shortly. Okay. Hello, ma.
Hello, I'm with you.
Okay. Can you repeat the answers to Samson Durojaye? And please, we can't see your face. Can you? Okay, we can see you better now. So, can you please repeat the answers to Samson Durojaye? He said, "Good morning. What is the difference between hyperactive and ADHD?"
Okay, so I said that a child that is hyperactive can be just very, very playful. But
Okay.
a child that has attention deficit hyperactivity disorder actually have a neurodevelopmental challenge.
Wow.
And so it's a different level. Do you understand? Different level. Let's compare somebody that has to play with somebody that has a neurodevelopmental disorder. Because a child that has ADHD, majority of the time, they are not even aware. In fact, they grow up in everything. Majority of in the classroom, you have to facilitate them, you have to teach them what and what to do. So it's different from a child that is playful or the long run.
Okay, so it is very, very different. So Samson Drojaye, our speaker said it is different. Hyperactive and ADHD is totally different from each other. Okay, and he asks again, he says, which professional are to help them? Which of the professionals are to help them?
I didn't get that question, please.
It's asking, in addition to the previous question that he asked, that which professional can help the ADHD patient
Okay.
or child.
Majority of the time, the professional that can help a child with so so the person that can the professional that can actually help them more is a behavior therapist.
Okay. So Samson, our speaker said the professional that can help them is a behavioral therapist. So Adesonya Aderonke Azan is asking, my son of 2 years is overactive. That is, the child is hyperactive. I can't leave him with anybody. Very strong and playful. So I think she need an advice on how to deal with this child. Her child is very hyperactive and she can't even leave the child with anyone because the child is very, very strong and the child is very, very playful. Please, what advice can you give to Adesoya Aderonke, please?
Does the child have a diary diagnosis, please? Does the child have a diagnosis?
Adesoya Aderonke, I will appreciate if you can reply us with the answers to your question. Our speaker is asking if your child has been diagnosed. So, so please, I would like to ask. There are some child that they are naturally hyperactive and brilliant, and there are some that they can be hyperactive but very dull. So how do you weigh this as in what do we do to get it balanced? A child can be hyperactive at the same time to be brilliant. So can you please help us?
Okay, fine. If you have a that is hyperactive, we have something we call high functioning. So if you have a child that is hyperactive and also is very, very brilliant, um, um, I want to know because your child, what are the behavior he is trying to curb? Because if you have an hyperactive child, most definitely there is a behavior that he does not like. Do you understand? So, what is that behavior that is having challenges?
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, ma. So I would
Because
like to ask. Okay, you can go on, ma. You can continue, ma.
because most times when parents are saying that my child is like the child is not brilliant. it might be that the child is high function, and it might be that the parent is believing that the child is too playful. So you understand? So it might so that's why as if that child has no or behavior that acts out that he does not like.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma. Adesoya Aderonke has replied to your question. She said, no, ma. Doctor said he is curious about what he sees around. So that is the question you are asking our viewer, one of our viewer, Adesoya Aderonke, that asks, my son of 2 years is overactive. I can't leave him with anybody, very strong and playful. And you asked her if she has if the child has been diagnosed. So she's telling us now that the child have been to doctor, but doctor said the child is curious about what he sees around. Please, how do you advise this parent?
There's no see if you have a curious child, the best is to know how to manage child's correctly. You cannot just shut that child down, because if you shut the child down, then you are going to be creating another problem for that child. The
Wow.
child will probably get withdrawn because there's because he is somebody that can actually tell him or her what he needs to know. So if you have a curious child, you can just put the child down, let the child know how to relate and ask questions, and then answer the child appropriately. Give accurate answers to questions in her. That's what you do.
Okay, sorry, Aderonke, I hope you have heard um our speaker, and she asks again. Okay, she's saying that she can only leave him in the crash while she's at work where doors are closed. That is, the child is very playful, that the child just wants to be outside all the time. The child wanted to play all the time. So is there a way they can reduce the playful act of this child
And they
aside? Oh, they can
if
never.
hello,
Hello, we can hear you, ma.
okay, you said that the child always love outdoor play, and
Yes,
the child is 2 years old.
yes,
The child is 2 years old and always wants to be outside.
yes.
And she said that the child is very brilliant. Hello?
Hello, ma.
And
I can hear you, ma.
she equally said the child is very brilliant.
Okay.
Did she say that?
No, she didn't mention anything like that, ma.
Does the child have voice? Is the child is this particular child talking?
She can hear you, so I think she's
Is
going.
the particular child talking?
Anybody else is that? I
Hello?
think. I think. Hello, ma. Can you hear me, ma?
Yes, please, I can.
Okay. She will get back to us on all those questions you were asking. By the time she sent that to us, I will let you know. But somebody else is asking a question here. Olajumoke Juliet says, what is the role of beating and discipline in managing hyperactivities? That is, what is the role of beating and discipline in managing hyperactive child?
Okay, fine. Professionally, we do not allow beating.
Wow.
If I can tell you, my teaching that you're not supposed to swim at home, you should know beating is out of it. There is not discipline or beating. You only you only have an opportunity to reinforce your child. So look at those behavior that a child is doing that you like.
Hmm.
You understand?
Yes,
Those
ma'am.
that you know that okay, your child acting and you rare behavior positively. Then any behavior that you like, do not enforce. Do pretend that you cannot see it now. So if you reinforce child's negative behavior, they tend to develop that behavior because you're not even you are seeing them. But beating and discipline is not approved.
Okay, ma. Okay. All right. Thank you, ma. Uwabi, um, Nwando Enchinozo says, my child is 7 years old, playful and hyperactive, and violent while playing with kids. Can you advise her on what to do? Her child is 7 years old, is very playful and hyperactive, and it tends to be violent whenever he's playing with other kids. So, what advice do you have for this mother? Oh, we lost her. Please, Wando, please hold on. Our speaker is going to join us back shortly. We have been having some issues with an internet, so she's going to come back here and answer your question. But in the meantime, can I please say something about one of the points that she told us? She said you can't just keep beating an hyperactive child. Plus, she's back online. Let's welcome her back. Okay, so we have you back, ma.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, ma.
Okay, at my head, but I'm so sorry about that.
Yes, ma. So, Nwando and Chinozo, she said, my child is 7 years old, playful and hyperactive and violent when she's playing with other kids. We want you to advise her, ma.
Okay, fine. Child that is playful and hyperactive violence, take it that really injures they are playing because she doesn't have to socialize appropriately. Does not know how to deal with others appropriately. A child is actually act as a way, so that needs to be really motto on how what you want her. So you need to teach child skills. You need to teach the child to play with others such that she bring or push her friends in.
Okay, so Chinozo, you can hear that. You just have to put your child through. You have to let he or she know that while she's playing with other kids, she shouldn't push, she shouldn't slap, she shouldn't pinch, she shouldn't bite. So I think that is very simple. Please, Laju Moke Juliet is asking, where are the behavioral therapists? Where can they get a behavioral therapist?
Okay. Sure, if you have gone to a clinic, like you have gone to the adult pediatric, maybe probably this hospital, they should have given appropriate reference. They will tell you where to go. There are behavioral therapists everywhere. But because you need to be diagnosed and a referral to behavioral therapist, first point to you go to a developmental pediatrician and your diagnosis done. So you have to quickly assess to get a diagnosis, and then you get to where you get help.
Okay, thank you, ma. So Adesoya is replying back to your message about the child being to school. So she said the child is 2 years old and yet to start school. School. So automatically the child is going to start school soon. She said September. So and she said that he understands every move around the house. He knows where to keep things in the house. So this child is just 2 years old. He understands when they are talking to him, but it's just very hyperactive and playful.
I tell me if it's not or not.
The child is not talking yet. She's just he or she is
That
just 2 years old.
is why the child is that way, because the child doesn't teach and the child is frustrated. That's why I'm asking, is the child or not? The way you have that is behaving, the child is trying express feelings, inbuilt feelings that are inside, and you cannot take them out. I cannot tell you feeling inside. And you understand? The child and the, he has described old. He has described 2 years old to be somebody who already knows what he wants. But she's not voicing what she wants inside. She can't voice her emotion out. She can't voice what she wants out. She wants to do it. Everybody around her is talking. She's not talking. She had something to say, but the able to do it. So please tell her to take the child to for assessment.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ma. Chim Amaragon. Amaragom. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that well. Is asking, what are the corrective measure of disciplining the child? What are the corrective measure
Hey,
of
this
disciplining
Mary
child?
beat 8 months old baby. Please don't beat out. eight
Don't
months
beat a child. Does 8 months old can be beat?
old.
We can't scold them.
Oh my God. Okay. At 6 months, I don't know what God is doing. And you want to touch a child once. Does not even know it. So you just have to talk into your child. 8 months, your child is hearing. You have to learn to talk and talk. Interact with your child is here. But I don't really know 8 months old baby. Hello.
Okay, we can hear you now. We have you back. Okay,
So
so
please,
we
an
shouldn't
8 months
beat.
old, what is happening?
Don't beat an 8 months old though. Mommy, you can hear that. Please don't put them in the beat up. It's not good. Don't beat them. They don't know what they are doing. Please. So Nwando Chinozo is saying something about the previous answer you gave her. She said even when she teaches this child not to push, not to beat, the child still does the same thing.
Persistence and perseverance word. Even
Okay.
if it takes you 6 5 years to teach your child, continue. Because even if it is a teacher,
Oh, we lost her. So let me just add that to what she was trying to tell you about persistencies. You just have to keep correcting this child in love. You just have to keep telling the child, don't push, don't bite. Um, I believe as time goes on, the child is going to change and the child is going to do what you needed he or she to do. Welcome back, ma.
thank you. So
So
please
can
to
we
keep on
continue? Somebody is
with it
asking a question.
that you are paying is perseverance. You have to have a lot to be able to work too. So it's patience. I very and it's watch God. When you have a it's you, you have to love your child, a lot of patience with your child too.
Okay, thank you, ma. Tommy is asking, how do you deal reasonably with a 2-year-old that says authoritatively no to anything you tell him to do? And hyperactive, I must say. That is, how do you deal reasonably with a child that commands you or that tells you no to everything you have a child to do? And this child is as well as hyperactive.
Okay, fine. Much. Sometimes in my job, I've gotten to know that some people, yes, it's a 2 year old. Do you understand? So
Yes,
it might
ma'am.
sometimes mean does not even know and yes. The only thing is no. And so he has mastered the no and he's saying the so how about you say yes. So if you ask to do and he's saying no, you will now must say yes. But he needs to know what point is no, the point he should say. So that's how it is. Because he might not know where to use no and where he is supposed to yes. It will monitor him. If you tell him to now, he says no, and he is supposed yes. Monitor him to yes. Otherwise, no. Hello,
We are here, ma. We can hear you, ma.
one. Monitor him to yes or no.
So you mean the mother should let this child know the appropriate time to use the word no and the appropriate time to use the word yes. The
Just
child
use
might not
a
even
yes
know the difference between
when
yes
he
and no.
because he's a 2 year old child who does not know the differences between yes and no. And probably what we have been able to master is the word no. And so he keeps on using the word no because that is what he wants to use. So you need to now monitor the child to know when to use the no and when to use the yes. But if you pass an information, if the reply to that information is supposed to be yes, you now tell him it's a yes. When he says no, you now repeat the question and say yes, so that he will know that the information you are putting, the answer to it or the reply to it is yes.
Okay, she can hear that. So our time is fast spent. In fact, we have exceeded our 1 hour, which is 60 minutes. So we are going to be very brief, very, very brief with the remaining question. And Adesoya Aderonke, may I just tell you that what our instruction is trying to tell you is that this 2 years old child might not even know all these things she's doing, he or she is doing is wrong. So you just have to keep correcting the child with persistences. Keep doing it until the child stop it. The child is still at the stage whereby you can train him. Is he at the stage whereby he's learning every day? So please don't give up on this child. Keep on letting the child know the right thing to do and the wrong thing at the right time. Okay, thank you. So Olajumoke Juliet says, who says, I have a client diagnosed with oppositional deficit disorder. What are the best way to manage such a child? And can we get effective behavioral therapies in South Nigeria?
Okay, thank you for that question. Um, I do not know the South for me to be able to say because at least South price of like about 5 6, and so it can only help you if I know the particular state you are. That's by the side. And then if you have a child that has
Okay, I
positional
say she's in
deficit,
Port Harcourt or
it
Akwa
you
Ibom.
know how to breed behavior. So one, you need to outline the behavior traits you noticed. All those behaviors that you have seen it doing, you need to now get a data of behavior. You need to now at particular that he has those behavior. You need to know why he's acting those behavior because all behaviors have a reason. So it might be that you are high handed, and that's why God is acting that. It might be that God does not have some bad things, and then he's not going to relate with you, you're not even listening to him. So you need to really, really calm down now to know the behavior, maybe.
Oh, we lost her. So, okay, she's back. We're very sorry for that. In meanwhile, we just have to attend to the two or three more questions because we have spent more than estimated time we are supposed to use here. So, before she join us back, Olajumoke, I hope you have heard that she's going to help out in getting a behavioral therapist around your zone, around your area, which is Akwa Ibom or Port Harcourt. So she'll get back to you on that. And please, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate everyone that has joined us. Adelola Folawewo, she's going to answer your questions later. She's going to come on and answer your question later. But pending the time, please, if you have not downloaded as the pediatrician apps, please kindly do so. If you have not downloaded our apps, a mobile apps, please kindly do so. Most of all these questions you are asking are already on our apps. All you have to do is go to search button and type in your question. By the time you type in your question, all the related answers is going to come up there, and our professionals are always on standby to answer your question. Please, you can always ask the pediatrician whatsoever question about child health on our page, Ask the Pediatrician Facebook. Please let me welcome back our speaker. She's joining us back now. Okay, she's not here yet, so I'm going to pull her up immediately she join us. So please, we need your support to donate towards Ask the Pediatrician. We are in preparation for our Children's Day outreach, which is going to come up in October, either October 1st or 2nd. Please, you can donate via our Ask the Pediatrician GT Bank account or through Global Giving online, www.globalgiving. So please donate towards us. We need your support. And um next week, join us again for Ask the Pediatrician Live. I think our speaker is unable to join us back. Please, our moderators and professional, even she, they're going to attend to all the questions that we are unable to answer on live show. Thank you for joining us once again this morning. My name is Abimbola Ogedegbe. Don't forget to invite your family and friends to like us on Facebook. And before I go, I want to say thank you to as many people that voted for us. Last week, we won. So thank you for supporting us. Keep supporting us. We need your support. We need your likes on our page. Invite your family, invite your friends, invite your neighbors to like our page on Ask the Pediatrician Facebook page. Thank you very much for joining us today. We hope to see you again next week, Saturday. Same time with a different topic and a different speaker. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye.